Good evening. The volunteer firefighter from Wentworth, South Dakota, we told you about last week, who traveled to help Ukraine in the war effort, has now been suspended.
Greg Zimmerman tells Cololand News that he was informed last week while he was still in Ukraine that he was temporarily suspended from his duties as a volunteer firefighter. The question now is, why was he suspended? Zimmerman says he's still waiting for an official answer.
Yeah, while I was over there the last week, I got a phone call from a couple of firefighters in my department that I had been suspended.
That news came as a complete shock to Greg Zimmerman, who is back home tonight working as an electrical engineer at DSG. It's his full-time job. While he's happy to be back home, Zimmerman says he doesn't know where he stands now as a volunteer firefighter.
Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering what's going on when nobody will really tell me.
He says there's been no communication between him and his fire chief. Zimmerman says he was told by other firefighters that he violated the department's policy. While in Ukraine, a war zone, Zimmerman wore his Wentworth firefighting gear. He says apparently that's against company policy, which he says he never knew. Zimmerman says he joined other firefighters in a group called Project Joint Guardian. Like the others, he says he just wanted to use his firefighting skills to help the Ukrainian people.
It's really hard watching what's happening on the news and not wanting to do something to help the people over there.
Zimmerman says most of his time in Ukraine was spent recovering bodies.
It was mostly recovery at that point, and there's a lot of recovery to do.
As you can imagine, it's hard to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
But he has no trouble talking about how his company back here in Sioux Falls stands behind him.
You know, they were 100% supportive of what I'm doing here. And it's really nice to have a job that allows you to do that kind of thing.
We reached out to the Wentworth fire chief to find out why Zimmerman was suspended and for how long. We posted his response under this story on KELOLAND.com.